What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Mamsugus Gaming, and Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2 has been leaked. Yes, you heard that right, it has been leaked, and it shows that there'll be a new Rebirth Island style map coming to Warzone. And anytime if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to see for the like button. 15 Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, 10 on notification bell, and join notification squad. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Tom Henderson, a very well-known leaker in the Call of Duty scene and just in gaming in general. We've talked about his leaks many times on the channel before and pretty much got all the leaks correct. And this time he published an article on the website Insider Gaming titled Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 Key Art Leaked. In the article, he mentions that there is a fan favorite map making a return alongside another returning operator from Modern Warfare 2019 and also a Henry gun, one of the weapons that will be coming in Season 2. Now the interesting thing is the fact that there's actually images that have been leaked regarding Season 2. Now of course I cannot show it on this video here. From the image we can actually see that Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2 will be a Japan themed season, which looks quite awesome if I'm being honest with you guys. However, the content that will be in Season 2, if I say so myself, is quite disappointing. And yes, I understand that one single image does not tell us everything that will be coming in Season 2. However, two of the three most important content in a new season are remakes, and I'm talking about the maps, the operators, and the weapons. Those three things are the most important content in Call of Duty games, especially if you are a multiplayer player. And when it comes to the maps, we're not even getting a new map, no, we are getting a reimagined version of Castle from World at War, which was only reimagined a couple months ago when we got it in Call of Duty Vanguard. So that is 2 years in a row that we'll be getting the same map. Out of all the maps in Call of Duty franchise that they could have reimagined and brought back in Modern Warfare 2, they decided to go and bring back a map that was brought back only a couple months ago in the previous Call of Duty game. And like I said, that is very disappointing. We move on and talk about the new operator that will be coming in Season 2, and this operator will be the face, so the main operator of Season 2, and it's gonna be none other than Ronin from Modern Warfare 2019. So they didn't even bother to make a new operator, no, they decided to bring back another operator that we've already gotten in a previous Call of Duty game. I mean, what even is Infinity Ward doing at this point? They're not even trying anymore, they're pretty much just using assets they've already had in previous Call of Duty games and putting them in the new Call of Duty game. To be honest with you guys, I don't even know what Infinity Ward is doing anymore. And do not get me wrong here, I'm not against Infinity Ward bringing back all the maps or operators, that's completely fine. However, out of all the maps they could have chosen from, they chose Castle, which we saw only a couple months ago, and for the operator they decided to use Ronin when they had assets for Alejandro, Ghost, Soap, Price. I mean, they are not even in the game as operators. The only way to have them is if you pre-ordered the Vault edition, and even then they are wearing a mask, so it's not the original characters with their face showing, no. And if you didn't buy the Vault edition, you don't even have access to them, which is absolutely terrible, and that's what I dislike. They could have brought back one of the fan favorite characters from Task Force 141, they could have reimagined a different map, or even better, they could have given us completely new maps, new operators, but unfortunately that's not what they did. And finally, let's talk about what possibly could be a new weapon coming in Season 2. Now this weapon has not been shown in the key art or anything like that, no, but Tom Henderson assumes that the katana will be one of the new weapons in Season 2, and it actually makes sense because when Ronin first appeared in Modern Warfare 2019, he did come alongside the katana melee weapon, and with Season 2 also being a Japan themed season, it really makes sense that we get a katana as one of our weapons in Season 2. Now when it comes to the leaked key art for Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2, that's everything that we know so far. Now let's move on and talk about the Rebirth Island style map that will be coming in Warzone 2.0. Now as you guys know, with the release of Black Ops Cold War 2 years ago, we also got the introduction of Rebirth Island in Warzone 1, and ever since the release of Rebirth Island in Warzone 1, it was a massive hit with the COD community. It was a small map with a lot of action and was absolutely amazing to play Warzone on Rebirth Island, and it seems like we'll be getting something similar to Rebirth Island in Warzone 2.0. In Tom Henderson's article, he mentions that it was just a couple hours ago that this image of the new Rebirth Island style map was actually leaked, and it shows a top-down view of a map that may be called Return. And he goes on to say that this new map called Return will accommodate a resurgence style gameplay, a ground war function, and even Warzone 2's newest mode, DMZ. So basically it will be available in all of the 3 game modes. So for the resurgence game mode, it will support up to 50 players, for the ground war area will support 24 versus 24, and finally it will be a smaller map for DMZ. As we continue with the article, Tom Henderson mentions that it took almost a year for Rebirth Island to be added into Warzone 1. However, this new map Return could be added much sooner into Warzone 2.0. I mean, it could be added in Season 2, which only starts in 2 months time in February. The interesting thing is the fact that we actually got a leaked image of this Return map, and it shows us all the points of interest, which include the new Season 2 map Castle. Yes, that's right, one of the newest points of interest in this return map for Warzone 2.0 will be the reimagined castle in Modern Warfare 2. And the other points of interest include shipwreck, residential, water treatment, apartments, greenhouse, power plant, town center, beach club, industrial ruins, and finally port. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, just by looking at this leaked image, it got me really excited for this new map return in Warzone 2.0. And yes, although I am a bit disappointed they'll be getting a reimagined map that we only got a couple months ago, and the return of an operator that we already got on Modern Warfare 2019, I am still excited. And of course, we cannot judge the season just by the key art. We'll have to wait and see exactly what Season 2 has to offer before we can make a judgment whether it's a good season or a bad season. So far, I am a bit disappointed, but I'm also excited. But unfortunately, we still have 2 months to go before we find out exactly what Season 2 is all about. I mean, Season 1 was only released about 2.5 weeks ago. Season 1 Reloaded's update is coming out in about a week's time, December 14th. So we still have some time before Season 2 comes out. What do you guys think about all of this? Are you excited for the return of Castle? Are you excited for the new Rebirth Island style map return? Make sure to tell me in the comment section down below. But with all that being said, thank you guys for seeing this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to see for the like button. For everything Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join notification squad, and I'll catch you guys later.